News Extra, and this will be a very special year for the Veterans Upward Bound program at the Western Nebraska Community College, the 20th anniversary of the program, and I have Program Assistant Director Chris Wolf with me today. Thank you very much for joining us on News Extra.
Thank you for having me.
Veterans Upward Bound has been around for a little while, of course, as I said, 20th anniversary. But this year there's going to be a celebration coming up in October. Let's explain that one a little bit for us.
Well, we're just looking for all of our former participants to come and have a lunch together, more of a banquet, and just celebrate the successes that our students have had that have been in the program for 20 years.
Well, let's talk about some of those successes. Give us a few examples, if you could, about some of those successes that have happened over the years.
You know, our program is to get people into post-secondary education and then go on to graduate from college. So we have people that have, we have students that have gone into medicine, become doctors, lawyers, accountants, teachers, and a lot of them are employed here in the Panhandle. So it's a real reward to be able to see our former participants, very active members of the community.
Yeah, definitely so. And have there been barriers necessarily in the past for veterans to access, higher education, or perhaps just people not knowing what programs are out there?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I think there was a time when they didn't know what they wanted to do, so we could offer some career advising and some job planning, that kind of thing of what they would like to do. But then during the active time of the war, they were coming back with some pretty serious issues. And so our goal was to help them get the help that they needed to do that and to be able to go on and move on with the rest of their lives.
Well, there's a whole lot more to the Upward Bound program than what we've covered so far, and we'll be back on News Extra in just a moment to talk about that. And we're back on News Extra, and we're talking about the 20th anniversary of the WNCC Upward Bound program, which is aimed toward veterans. And I have Program Assistant Director Chris Wolf with me today. Again, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the program. 20 years ago, this started up. Obviously, there was a need to have a specific outreach program such as this.
Right. The Veterans Upward Bound is actually under the TRIO umbrella, which is geared towards first-generation low-income students, and it's sponsored through the Department of Education. So when our former TRIO director, C. Merrigan, saw that there was an opening for this grant opportunity, she went to then-President Dr. Harms, who said, go for it. And C wrote for it and received the grant.
Okay, and with this program, how well, I guess, is it utilized? Is there a limited number of spaces available since it is a grant funded through grants? Are there limitations to it?
Well, we have to serve 125 students per year.
Okay.
Now we have a satellite campus for our program up in the Rapid City area, but we have had a strong pull from this area for the students here at WNCC. Okay,
and talk a little bit about the services that are available through this program to help those veterans, advance their higher education.
Well, we can do a multitude of things. As I said, we can do career planning. We work with them on financial aid, trying to find scholarships and fill out the FAFSA. We can assist them in picking their classes. We can also help them with just resources in the community. Maybe they don't have their health care set up through the VA, or they're needing some special services. Maybe they need physical help with their disabilities, or maybe they just need maybe a little bit of mental health. And so we can make those referrals and follow up to make sure that they're getting what they need.
Okay, and of course we have the celebration coming up on October 26th.
Yes.
Now, is that going to be limited just to, alumni of the program?
Right, alumni and a spouse or one person if they would like to bring, somebody. Former participant Justin Kane is going to come and sing.
Okay, great.
So we're very excited to have him come, and he's a great representative of what our program does.
Yeah.
And so and some of the other area local ones are speaking, and I have a committee that has put together, a neat program. So, and then we'll end it with a tour. We're moving our offices. Our vet center will be moving, so we're anxious to finish off with a tour of our new facility.
As part of the renovation
Yes.
at WNCC, you get
Yes.
new offices. That's
We
fantastic.
do. We're very excited about
That's going to be great. Now, if you happen to have been an alumni of the program or know of somebody, how do they get in touch with you to RSVP, find out more information?
You can call my office at 635-6042, and I'll be glad to visit with you. There also is a link on the WNCC webpage. If you just go in and search Veterans Upward Bound, you'll go in and see more information there.
Sounds great, Chris. It's going to be a fantastic opportunity for a lot of folks to get together, reminisce a little bit about their time at WNCC through the Veterans Upward Bound program 20th anniversary celebration coming up October 26th. Chris, thank you very much for joining us on News Extra today.
Thank you for having me.